We have been talking about this storm for several days now, and we are beginning to see the effects of it in the form of rain and all rain for now across the area, mostly light showers. We're going to see this increase in coverage as we head overnight, going into our Thursday, going into Friday, and then a changeover. We're already seeing some of that across portions of the Midwest. There have been reports of quite a bit of ice stretching all the way from the Midwest down to Texas. All along this cold front that is draped all the way down from Canada. Multiple waves of low pressure going to ride up along it to the north, and we are going to see our chance at some rain and potentially some ice as well. However, it does not look like a big snow event for our area. Temperatures right now just too warm for anything but rain, in the 40s. They don't drop at all tonight. We're staying in the 40s. In fact, they might rise as those winds are out of the south-southeast. It's all rain, and everyone is going to see it, especially as we head into our Thursday. We're going to see quite a bit of it across the area. It looks like our western counties and western areas see the most, but that doesn't mean that other areas won't see quite a bit. Oak Hill could see near 2 inches by the time all is said and done by Friday morning. Same deal over through Beckley and Bluefield. It looks like we'll see a little bit less, but generally speaking, quite a bit of rain. We haven't seen too much of this, and we're getting a lot of it all at once, so we will want to keep an eye on that, especially through the coal fields. Our lower lying areas are where we could see where we have that flood watch across the area. Wyoming, McDowell counties, we want to watch out in those low-lying areas for poor drainage issues. We're going to get that rain plus any leftover snow melting, so we will have to watch out for that. Winter weather advisories don't take effect just yet. That's going to come later Thursday. And just for the western areas right now, from the western facing slopes of Pocahontas County all the way down through Nicholas, Fayette, Raleigh, Wyoming, and McDowell. This is not for that much snow. In fact, it's really only for up to an inch of snow on the back end at most. It's more for some ice, and we could see upwards of 1/10 of an inch of ice through some areas. I think north of US 60 in Fayette County all the way up to Nicholas is where we could see upwards of 1/10 of an inch of ice, maybe even more than that. And the rest of the area looks like a glaze to 1/10 of an inch. Greenbrier Valley, though, probably going to see more rain than anything else. And we will potentially see some snow on the back end. Just does not look like a whole lot of it. Rain all the way through Thursday. We're going to see it really increase in coverage and magnitude as well. Those brighter colors indicating some of that heavier rain. Just off to the west, we're seeing that transition to ice early Friday morning. That's going to come into our area of western counties, Fayette, Nicholas, and the western facing slopes of the higher terrain. Could see it by early Friday morning, by the Friday morning commute. We could have several hours of it, which is what I'm a little concerned about, especially into the mid-morning hours. So we will have to watch out for that potential for some really good accumulating ice. That's going to cut down on the snow totals, but that will have hazards of its own. We could see some snow flurries on the back end along the western facing slopes. But that being said, it's going to be a very dry snow at that point. A lot of dry air cutting in. Doesn't look like a whole lot in the way of accumulation. Temperatures will be falling fast, which is why we're watching out for that ice and a flash freeze for those wet roadways from the rain. Temperatures tomorrow warm. There's that cold front coming through quick Friday morning, down into the 30s through the western counties where we're still at the 50-degree mark over through that Monroe County area. And then as we go into Friday, we continue to see those temperatures really just drop throughout the day, and it's going to be cold as we head into Saturday morning. Temperatures Friday night are going to be back to where we were for much of January in the teens, but it's short-lived because heading into the ends of the weekend, temperatures do look to bounce back and staying relatively dry the next week of February. Samantha.